You know what people don't understand is that sometimes things are not your fault, okay? Sometimes like stuff happens in life that's out of your control. Okay, it's out of your hands. It's not anything to do with bad, say, decisions or, stupid decisions. You have to try to understand that I got hit with what's called an avalanche of things. An avalanche. Okay. It all started with my mom. Okay. My mom, her health is not good. It's really, really bad, unfortunately. And ever since my father passed away, she doesn't get up, she doesn't walk. Like my mother has a tough time. Listen, I hate to say this, but I'm just going to level with you. She has a tough time getting from the recliner to the bathroom, which is, I don't know, maybe like 4 feet away. She can't do it. She falls, she hurts herself. We got her everything. We got her a walker, we got her a cane. She still falls. It's like, I love her. I do everything. I help her. But it's just she needs more help than that. In other words, she needs real help, like real professional medical help, and that's why, I got her into the rehab. She's in the rehab, and now they're taking care of her. They're taking care of her. They're cleaning her. They're feeding her. They're giving her all the medication. She had pneumonia. My mother. Recently, it's crazy. She keeps getting pneumonia. I don't know what's going on with her, but she had double pneumonia last year. Now this year she had pneumonia, and it's freaking crazy. Now that alone is a crazy situation. Then you got my wife, who's got it seems to be terminal cancer. We don't want to believe it. We pray to God every night. My wife is very strong. She fights for her family, but we see it that she's getting weaker. She's having a hard time walking, chewing. I got hit with what's called like an earthquake. You understand? I feel the earth move. I mean, I know I joke around a lot. Under my feet, but it's the truth. I got hit with an earthquake. And you have to just try to understand, whether you like me or whether you hate me, it's really not even about me. If you think about it, it's about don't you have any type of human kindness inside of you? I mean, I don't, there's some people that just all they do is hate. They hate and they hate and they hate. Let's talk about a few things. People have this impression of me like I'm a bragger. People, you want to know what the funny thing is? I never was a bragger. It's people like the haters that constantly hated on me. They hated on me. You're broke. You have no money. So then when I would show a little bit of money, just to and the only reason why I did that was because these people were trying to humiliate me, Missing in Action, Dale, Chad Clifford, just to name a few, even Commander 35, okay? So it's called, my rebuttal, okay, to their accusation that I'm broke, and that was bullshit. Okay, but it's not that I was bragging. More, I would say the right term would be defending myself. Okay, but where I'm at right now, this is out of my control. This is out of my hands. This is stuff that I didn't do. I didn't cause my wife to get cancer. She worked during the World Trade Center. She worked during 9/11. This was a transition, of many, many years, and it's reached its peak. My mother, for whatever the reason is, maybe she went into a depression after my father died, but she lost all will to kind of the zest of life. She lost it. Okay, none of this is my fault, but I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility to take care of my family, and I think that you won't call me names. You say I'm not a man, like that guy WTF 198. I think I'm a real man's man. You want to know why I'm a real man's man, WTF 198? Because a lot of men would have ran away from all of this. They said, this is too much pressure. This is too difficult. Okay, and on top of that, I do have tremendous financial expenses. Besides just my regular lifestyle, which my lifestyle is very expensive. My lifestyle is, and I'm not saying it to brag a bragging way, but if you consider all of our bills, it's very high. Okay, then you got to figure out my mom, I might have to pay $14,000 a month for her to permanently live, okay, in a retirement home. So I don't care how much money you think a person has, that's a lot of money. That's a lot. You know how much money you're talking about? You're talking about somewhere between $25,000 to $30,000 a month. I know that may sound like crazy to all of you, but if you want me to break it down, $14,000 a month for my mother for to live in the rehab. I'm not sure. I know maybe you don't believe this, but it's the truth. $14,000 a month. That my bills in the house with everything probably like 10,000 a month. My mortgage is almost 3,000 a month alone. I got utility bills. I got the cable bills. I got the student loan. I know everybody loves that one. I got a lot of bills, and then food. Okay, all right. I know what you're gonna say. Cut back on the food, but you wonder what it is. It's like you have to have some kind of enjoyment in life, because especially with all this stress. You ever hear of a thing called emotional eating? When people go through tremendous stress, they tend to eat a lot. I mean, Jesus, if I give that up, I might as well just friggin' hang myself. I'd be, listen, all right, I am cutting back. I ate at home tonight. We had a home cooked dinner. I didn't show it to you. I had ziti meatballs tonight. All right, but I am trying to cut back. But the point is that, I mean, at some point, with all the stress I'm under, you have to have at least one element in your life where there's joy. Joy to the world, I must eat food. You got to have some kind of joy. But this is the thing. I think I am a man's man. I am a man's man because throughout all of it, I keep fighting. I'm there for my mom. I'm there for my wife. I gave my kids the greatest holiday in the world. They got all the presents they wanted. You know what I mean? We took them out for the holidays. We took them everywhere. Okay, we had a beautiful, beautiful everything. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So how does that make me less of a man? How does it make me less of a man? I take my wife, I get her everything. To the doctor's appointment. Now she's in palliative care at home. I get her all the medication she needs. I do all the shopping. I do all the chores in the house. I'm there for the kids. I take the kids to school. I pick them up. I take them to all the extra school activities. I'm teaching my daughter piano. Even during this tough time, I'm giving her piano lessons. I think I'm a man's man, okay? So you want to think low of me? You want to all insult me? You want to degrade me? You could do it, but I feel I'm a man's man, okay? Now, as far as this service that I'm providing, I see nothing wrong with it. You guys want to degrade me. You want to say I'm broke. You want to say I'm a loser. You want to say I'm a beggar. I don't think so. I think actually it's a beautiful service, okay? Someone requests their favorite song, whether it be a Billy Joel song, an Elton John song, a Journey song, a classic rock song, whatever the case may be. I perform it for them in their honor, and they give me a tip for entertainment. It's not a donation. I am not a charity. I am not a 501c. I see nothing wrong with this. But no matter what I'm going to say, you're all going to find something wrong with it. There's not, I can't convince you. You're going to find something wrong with it. There's nothing I can do about it. So in my opinion, me playing a song for someone, they request a song, Richie, play me I'm Still Standing by Elton John. I do it. They throw me whatever it is, a $2, $3, $4, $5 tip on my Cash App. I see nothing wrong with that. Okay? But you see a lot of things wrong with it. There's nothing I can do about it. So I can't, you know what they say in life? You can't convince everybody. You can't do it. No matter what you do, there's always gonna be people who find fault in you. But I see in my heart, I feel in my heart, my wife feels it, my mother feels it, my children feel it. I'm a good father. I'm a good husband. I'm strong for my family. And honestly, those are the only opinions that matter to me. All right?